Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of love, but not the cheesy Hallmark kind. Instead, we're taking a scientific approach. Ever wondered what really goes on inside your brain when you're smitten? Or why you just can't resist that special someone's gaze? We'll uncover 10 mind-blowing psychological facts about love that will not only make you say wow, but might even improve your love life. Stick around, because this is one video you won't want to miss. Fact 1. Love in a second. Yeah, you heard it right. Science says it can take as little as 1/5 of a second to fall head over heels. Imagine the time it takes for a Snapchat to load, or for you to swipe right. Your brain has already released a cocktail of chemicals like dopamine, adrenaline, and oxytocin. This fast-track love express is what often gets described as love at first sight, and it's all thanks to our brain's hardwiring. So the next time your friends mock you for saying you found the one too quickly, you've got science to back you up. Fact 2. The hug hormone. So what's the secret sauce that makes hugs, cuddles, and even handshakes feel so darn good? Say hello to oxytocin, often dubbed the hug hormone. This magical chemical doesn't just make physical touch feel amazing, it also helps forge strong emotional bonds. Ever wonder why that first hug with someone special felt like fireworks? It's oxytocin working its magic, setting the stage for deeper connections. And get this, oxytocin isn't just for romantic love. It also plays a key role in friendships and even the bond between a mother and child. This hormone is like the social glue that keeps relationships sticking. Fact 3. Mirror neurons. Ever find yourself mirroring your partner's gestures or even their speech patterns without even realizing it? That's your brain's mirror neurons kicking into high gear. These special cells in your brain fire not only when you perform an action, but also when you see someone else doing the same thing. It's like your brain's way of saying, "Hey, I get you." This unconscious mimicry actually strengthens emotional bonds and fosters a sense of closeness. So, the next time you catch yourself yawning right after your partner or using the same catchphrases, remember, it's not just cute, it's science. Fact 4. Love as a painkiller. Forget aspirin or ibuprofen. Love might just be the most potent painkiller around. Researchers have found that being in love activates the same areas of the brain that light up when taking painkillers. Feeling a toothache or bumped your knee? Holding your loved one's hand might actually dull the pain. This fascinating phenomenon also explains why love can be a great distraction from both emotional and physical aches. So the next time you're feeling down or a little achy, maybe all you need is a good old dose of love to get you back on your feet. Fact 5. 2 types of love. Ever heard the phrase opposites attract? Well, turns out science has something to say about that too. Psychologists often break love down into 2 main types: passionate and companionate. Passionate love is all about intense emotions, sexual attraction, and anxiety, basically the honeymoon phase. But then there's companionate love, which is deeper and more about intimacy, trust, and commitment. The cool part? Most relationships start with a burst of passionate love, and if you're lucky, evolve into a stable, companionate love. So whether you're in the early whirlwind stage or settled into a comfy routine, each has its own scientific mojo, keeping the love alive. Fact 6. Hearts in unison. Sounds like something out of a fairy tale, right? But it's scientifically proven. When couples are deeply connected, not just emotionally but also physically, their heart rates and breathing actually sync up. Imagine that, your heart pounding in the same rhythm as your loved ones. Researchers found that just by sitting close to each other, couples start to align their heart rates. It's as if your bodies are physically declaring, "We're in this together." So the next time you're cuddling on the couch, remember, your hearts might be doing a little dance of unity all on their own. Fact 7. The power of gaze. We've all heard the saying, "The eyes are the windows to the soul." But did you know there's scientific proof to back it up? Studies show that prolonged eye contact can actually make people fall in love. Yep, you can practically hypnotize someone into loving you just by locking eyes. This isn't just romantic folklore. It's backed by research indicating that eye contact releases oxytocin, heightening feelings of love and trust. So if you're on a first date or trying to deepen a relationship, don't underestimate the power of a lingering gaze. A simple look could ignite the spark that turns into a lifelong flame. Fact 8. Opposites and similarities. The age-old debate, do opposites attract or do birds of a feather flock together? Well, it's a bit of both. Research suggests that while opposites may initially attract due to the allure of the unfamiliar, similarities make for longer-lasting relationships. Think of it like this. An opposite personality might catch your eye and shake things up, but sharing values, hobbies, or even Netflix preferences can make for a smooth, long-term ride. So, if you've been swiping left on people who share your interests, maybe it's time to reconsider. Opposites might ignite the fire, but similarities keep it burning bright. Fact 9. Men, women, and love. Think all hearts beat the same when it comes to love? Think again. Turns out, men and women experience love quite differently. Research shows that men tend to fall in love faster and express it sooner. Shocking, right? On the flip side, women are generally more cautious and take longer to declare their feelings, but they're often better at reading emotional cues. Men are more visually oriented, while women are drawn to traits like kindness and humor. So if you've ever scratched your head wondering why your partner doesn't react to love the way you do, don't sweat it. It's not Mars versus Venus. It's just neuroscience doing its thing. Fact 10. Love and curiosity. Last but not least, let's talk about how love and curiosity are like two peas in a pod. Ever noticed how love makes you super inquisitive about your partner? You want to know their likes, dislikes, what makes them tick, the works. This isn't just romantic nosiness, it's a psychological phenomenon. Being curious about your partner not only deepens your emotional connection, but also sparks the release of dopamine, the feel-good hormone. So, don't hold back on asking questions and exploring each other's worlds. Because when it comes to love, curiosity doesn't kill the cat, it fuels the fire. So, we've cracked open the science of love, and wow, it's more than just hearts and flowers, right? From quick chemistry to gender differences, love is one crazy, wonderful science experiment we're all part of.